Hey there, Sakiam. I'm Carl Bostic, and I've got a question for you. Would you perform your own root canal? Of course not. Yet somehow, in real estate, everyone thinks they can do it all themselves. After 30 years in this business, let me share some insider perspective that might surprise you. Let me take you through what a typical day looks like for a veteran agent. It's 6:30 a.m. and I'm already reviewing new listings that hit the market overnight. Why? Because in this market, being first can mean the difference between getting your dream home or losing it. By 8 a.m., I've already analyzed market comparables for 3 properties, scheduled 5 showings, responded to 2 inspection reports, and negotiated a repair credit for my buyer. And all while sitting in the school car line dropping my 12-year-old to school. People see agents driving nice cars and think we're overpaid. What they don't see is that my car is basically my office, and I put 40,000 miles a year on it, running between properties, inspections, and meetings. In any given transaction, I'm juggling an emotional seller who thinks their home is worth 20% more than market value, a buyer who wants everything perfect but doesn't want to pay for it, a loan officer who is always needing just one more document, an appraiser who might not know the neighborhood nuances, a home inspector who could scare my buyers with normal house aging, and sometimes family members who are all offering different opinions. You know what my real job is? I'm part therapist, part negotiator, part detective, and part project manager. With all that going on, I am surprised I still have my hair. And yes, sometimes I'm even a marriage counselor when couples disagree on houses. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the commission. When did earning a paycheck become such a bad thing? Those we buy house. No commission investors are everywhere. But let's do some math. For this example, I'm going to make up a fictional home in Palm Beach, Florida. The average investor offer for this home could be, let's say, $330,000. Market value with an agent like me, $400,000. The agent commission on average is a negotiable 6%, which is $24,000. Remember, that is more than likely split 4 ways. Myself, our company, the buyer agent, and finally, the buyer agent's company. What the seller would walk away with selling to an investor is about $350,000. What our goal would be is for you, the seller, to walk away with is $376,000. That's $46,000 more in your pocket, even after paying a commission. And post NAR settlement, that's if you even agree to pay the agent that brings the buyer. Remember, commissions are and have always been negotiable. Just keep in mind, this swings both ways. You don't work for free, and neither does anyone else. This conversation is more important than ever. The market is evolving, and having a professional who understands these changes isn't just helpful, it's crucial. Let's discuss the value of experience. Think about it this way. When you're facing a traffic ticket, you could represent yourself. The prosecutor might even seem friendly and helpful. But whose interests are they really protecting? In real estate, every form could be a potential liability. Every negotiation impacts your bottom line. Every inspection item could be a future problem. Every deadline matters. Miss one deadline, overlook one clause, or fail to understand one contingency. And you could be looking at being in default of contract, possibly costing you thousands or even tens of thousands in losses. The motivation factor. Why the heck do I work so hard for you? You know why I answer calls at 9 p.m.? Why I show houses on Sundays? Because I don't get paid unless you succeed. That's motivation you can't buy. When your agent's success is directly tied to your success, you get harder negotiations, better service, round-the-clock availability, and a professional who's invested in your outcome. After 30 years in this business, I've seen it all. The mistakes, the wins, the challenging markets, and the boom times. Your home is likely the biggest investment you'll ever make. Wouldn't you want someone with experience in your corner? I'm Carl Bostic with American Paradise Properties, and I'm ready to put my 3 decades of experience to work for you. Call me at 786-693-2275. That's 786-693-2275. Because in real estate, you're not just paying for my time. You're investing in 30 years of experience and avoiding the expensive mistakes you'll never have to make.